Well, hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I am back again for another review, and spoilers for those who don't want to see my next reviews. These are the characters I got this year. I got so many, so thank you to my epic and awesome parents. And the characters on screen now are the ones I haven't reviewed yet. So from the thumbnail and probably from the beginning of this video, you probably already saw that we are reviewing two today. Honestly, it's because I don't want to make individual videos for each of these. It's kind of stupid. But yeah, we are reviewing Spacegodzilla and Moguera. So let's start off with Moguera. So our friend Moguera here is about 3 inches tall. All of these are 3 inches, but their size kind of varies. I'm assuming they want size accuracy between these figures, which is something they don't get right. But I'm going to compare it to a few figures, because why not? Jakks Pacific Godzilla, Bandai's Godzilla, and Gashapon's Burning Godzilla. Bandai's Kiryu and Heisei Godzilla, Pack of Destruction Gigan. And for those of you who saw the last video, here we have Destroya. Guess what, friends? This is one of the figures with articulation. Anyway, let's go over this. The arms swivel up and down, or do a full 360. The waist also does the same, as you can see here. And that's about it. There are other parts that move, but these aren't articulation. It's just joints that are supposed to be put on it, and oh my god, that's cursed. Sculpting's pretty good. I'd say it's pretty much accurate to the film. I do not think it's missing anything. And as you can see, this is one of those figures with silver paint and a metallic accent. Quick little side note, there is a variant with dark blue instead of this kind of light blue. But of course I got this one. I don't know, I liked it more than the dark blue. It looks accurate in my opinion. And you can see here the sculpt's real nice, and so is the paint. We're going over both of those right now. Really awesome how they got all the little mech parts everywhere and the little robot pieces. But I'm just still kind of, I don't know, confused or mad about how this is supposed to be an upgraded version of Heisei's MG. And also, I like this one over the Showa Moguera, and that's pretty much it. There's not always much to go over with these figures, but let me get my little baggie out. And we have a checklist. Hooray, since our last figure didn't come with a checklist. So yeah, why don't we go over the figures in this wave? This was after Final Wars, obviously. So we got Final Wars Godzilla, a Destroya, and now that we have this image, you can see why I like Series 10 over this one. And come on, this one's way thicker, more bigger. Godzilla Jr., Space Godzilla, and my oh my, what a coincidence, Moguera, Hedorah, Anguirus, and Rodan. And we are done with Moguera. Anyway, here it is, but before we go over that, I want to mention something. But I wanted to go over something, and that is that the parts that stick it together are translucent and have this very clear plastic. But look at the tail. I think it looks really nice. It's see-through, as you can see. But that's probably because the character and figure itself is see-through. Size. And before I go over that, he is officially my thickest figure. I thought Destroya was going to be thicker, but guess he wasn't. And if you don't know what I mean, yeah, you can clearly tell both of these guys are thick, but he's just a little bit chunkier. Heisei Burning G, Moguera, who should be smaller, but it's whatever's. Jakks Pacific, and our little but big to space G, Heisei boy. So yeah, this is a pretty small figure compared to the ones I showed, but he is Jesus chunky. Like, he's chunkier than my 2019 G. And of course, he is wider. Hey bro, wanna join me on the boat? You know, to be honest, if Space G got on the aircraft carrier, I'm willing to bet he'd probably break it in half with his weight alone. Sculpt. Again, of the Series 10 and whole Gashapon line, I think this one's the second best. First best goes to Destroya, but here you can see the nicely sculpted guy. You can see that the spines are all see-through, but they have a yellowish tint, so they're not completely white, but they do have a yellow tint to them, which I think is a really neat effect. But you can see the transparency ends here when the spines go normal white. You can see they got every single tail spine, which again is something not other figures do. And his very sharp and pointy shoulder spines. And that beautiful face, Jesus, they painted and sculpted it real nicely. Got some gigantic feet, yet tiny little toes. Like, I think this is one of the best. He's easily in the top 3. You know what? I'm thinking about it. Maybe I should make like a Gashapon list. So he's very accurate to the movie. Yeah, that's very true. Like, accurate. And just like my last one, I still can't believe they're being sold at vending machines. These just look like little statues that really like to fall apart. But now it is time that we look at Godzilla's greatest foes. I know many have said Mechagodzilla, Gigan, but these are by far the most sadistic, the most evil, the most smart, and the most intelligent and disturbing foes. And these are the most evil bastards I have ever seen in a film. And it's no joke that these guys make Ghidorah and Mechagodzilla look like freaking angels, and that's saying something considering what they've done. But anyway, why don't we compare them and stop ranting about that. Here you can see Space G's chunkier. So unfortunately, Destroya isn't bigger and he isn't chunkier, and he's not as chunky as I thought. And yeah, these guys are chunky. They have long tail. Hold on, I just noticed something. The most brutal of Godzilla's opponents have something on the top of their head, have shoulder spikes, have teeny tiny little arms they barely use in battle, gigantic chests, giant feet, have flight advantages, are super duper chunky, have long tails, and have something at the tip of their tails. Isn't it a little odd how that's a coincidence? He's got transparent spines, he's got metallic paint, and he has glossy paint and see-through wings. So which figure do I recommend to you? Both of them. Having both of these in hand, it's like feeling heaven. These two are the most amazing Gashapon I have ever seen. I think these are the best. Number 1, number 2. But yes, I recommend both of these to you. And no, he did not come with a checklist. So that was my review for Series 10 Spacegodzilla and Series 3 Moguera, I guess. See ya.